So if you're in a marriage that feels boring, there's usually a question that you're scared to ask. Maybe you've been thinking about it a little bit. It's not dramatic. It's not quiet. The question sounds like this: is this just how it is now? Is this just what long-term marriages are like? Not bad, not broken, just flat. And the scary part isn't necessarily the boredom you're experiencing now. It's wondering if this boredom will go on forever. Now stay with me, because the reason this happens is not what most people think. Now, I want to start by saying this clearly. Boredom in a long-term marriage happens to good couples, couples who care, couples who didn't quit and fought to keep their love alive, couples who are doing life together long-term. And this video is not about blaming you or about blaming your partner. It's about understanding what boredom actually is so you can do something different and bring some of that passion, that playfulness, and that fire back. Because you didn't lose it forever. You just lost a specific skill that keeps that fire, that flame alive. Most people assume boredom means something's wrong. I just don't feel it anymore. We're not meant to be. So what do? They chase fixes. They go on more date nights, try to have exciting sex. They book vacations. They put in a new routine. And yes, those can help briefly, but they don't really last because they treat the symptom, not the cause. So here's the reframe that I want to help you with. It's going to change everything. Boredom isn't a relationship problem. Boredom is an energy problem. And once you see that, it opens a whole new world of possibility. Now, here's what actually happens in long-term relationships. Life can get heavy. Responsibility stacks up. You and your partner get tired. And slowly, without deciding to, no one's really taking the lead anymore. They're not leading the relationship. They might not even be leading themselves. And so risk disappears. Being stretched disappears. Living at your edge disappears. And boredom moves in. And here's the line I want you to remember. A relationship without challenge, without growth, does not feel safe. It feels flat. Sure, comfort feels good. Comfort often feels earned, but comfort quietly kills polarity. So nobody did anything wrong. You just stopped doing the things that create a sense of aliveness, which is what so many of us want. We want to feel alive. So listen carefully. You didn't lose chemistry. You lost intentional tension. Those are not the same things. And tension, done right, can be introduced, can add novelty and excitement to your relationship again, can act as a feeling of aliveness. Your body loves predictable. Predictable costs less energy. It's what our brain was designed to do. That's why screens tend to win. They ask nothing of you. But here's the insight most people miss. Boredom is not about your spouse. It's about how little you are engaged with life. When you stop stretching yourself, the relationship goes numb. Not because the love died, but because presence did. Now, here's a really important part, especially for men. When things feel flat, a lot of men tend to retreat. They retreat into the work, into screens, into silence, into I'm fine. It's not laziness. It's actually avoidance dressed up as responsibility or productivity. And here's the hard truth that men need to face. When a man stops leading himself, the relationship loses its edge, not emotionally, but energetically. Now, this is where most advice tends to go wrong because people try to fix the relationship first. That doesn't work. Here's what actually does. Here's the focus. It starts with you. Self-leadership comes first. You don't wait to feel motivated. You act because it matters. Now, that could mean all kinds of things. It could mean starting to take care of your body again. It could mean saying some truths that you've been holding back. It could mean stopping the nightly numbing out through alcohol or scrolling social media. And here's the line your partner feels, even if they never say it out loud. They don't want a perfect version of you. They want a present version of you. And really, this is about edge. It's not dramatic. So let's define edge correctly. Edge is not more fighting, more nagging, more forced conversations, more pummeling your partner with everything you want. Edge is being honest about what you want. It's about having clear boundaries. It's about emotional risk, about initiative. And remember this, desire lives where safety and challenge can coexist. Remove either of those, and desire fades and flattens. Now, aliveness doesn't magically return. It's not just a thing that exists, even though that's what Disney movies want you to think. It's something you practice through small things. Change a simple routine once a week. Initiate touch without any agenda. Put your phone away when you're in the bedroom. Invite your partner into something different and unfamiliar, like cooking a new meal or taking a different walk around your neighborhood. Aliveness isn't accidental, it's practice. Now, here's the hard truth for a lot of people. This is where the resistance shows up. Well, Eric, my partner's not trying. They've checked out. Why is it always on me? I've already done enough. Well, here's the truth. Someone has to move first. Leadership isn't fair. I mean, marriage isn't fair, but leadership is effective. Waiting, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. So here's your experiment this week. Do one thing that stretches you, that pushes you into your growth zone. Speak one truth you've been avoiding to yourself or to somebody you trust. Lead your energy without waiting for your partner, because boring marriages aren't dead. They tend to just be underled. So if this hit, tell me in the comments what feels most flat for you in your relationship. And if you want help on how to lead yourself and your relationship with clarity, with intention, with strength, you can do the relationship assessment totally free to see where your relationship's at and create an action plan so you can move forward over the next 30 days. This is about you being clear, confident, and direct. So start leading yourself so you can lead your relationship again.